past were identical to the tactical maneuvers employed on the battlefield. It was this aspect of drill which made it such an important part of training. Even today, drill remains a necessary and useful training activity for instilling discipline and esprit de corps. Over 220 years ago, General Washington enlisted the assistance of Baron von Steuben, a distinguished Prussian officer, to help instill discipline. Baron von Steuben arrived at Valley Forge in February of 1778, facing an army of several thousand undisciplined, half-starved, wretched men in rags. To correct these conditions, he set to work immediately and wrote regulations designed to teach the discipline of drill to a model company of 120 selected men. Discipline became a part of the military for these individuals as they learned to respond to commands without hesitation. As they mastered the art of drill and began to work as a team, this group developed a collective sense of pride in themselves and in their unit. Watching this model company perform, observers were amazed to see how quickly and efficiently the troops could be massed and maneuvered into different battle formations. Later, members of this model company were assigned throughout the regular army to teach drill. It was through this simple emphasis on drill that the effectiveness and efficiency of Washington's Continental Army were improved. In 1789, Baron von Steuben wrote the American Army's first field manual, the regulations for the order and discipline of the troops of the United States. The drill procedures placed into effect at Valley Forge were not changed for over 85 years, and many of these same procedures are still in use today. One form of drill is the salute. Since early times, men of arms have used some form of salute as an exchange of greeting, the most popular of which has been the hand salute. This exchange has been preserved and its use continued in all modern militaries, which inherit their traditions from the age of chivalry. Throughout today's ceremony, you will see the airmen presenting arms as one form of the military salute. The civilian counterpart of the salute is manifested in various ways, such as placing the right hand over the heart when the national anthem is played, or raising the hand when greeting a friend. The military salute is given in the same manner as a gesture of recognition and a friendly greeting to a comrade in the honorable profession of arms. To maintain the proper decorum and respect for events such as this, we ask that you abide by the following standards while you are here. First, there will be times that you will be asked to stand for the invocation, the playing of the national anthem, the playing of the Air Force song, the reciting of the oath of enlistment, and the Airman's Creed. Second, we ask that you remain silent during these times, reflecting on the price that has been paid for our freedom. Third, we ask that you pay respect to the flag during the national anthem and as it passes during the review. Military members in uniform will stand at attention and render a salute. Civilians should stand and place their right hand over their heart. Veterans and military members not in uniform may render a salute or place their right hand over their heart. After the last note of the national anthem and after the flags have passed, you may then return your hand to your side. We also ask that all cell phones and other electronic devices be silenced at this time. As the flags pass in review, applause is appropriate, but please limit that applause so that others may hear the narration of the names and the hometowns of the military training instructors. Please reserve the strictest respect during our oath of enlistment. During this oath, airmen pledge their lives to support and defend the Constitution of our country. For the safety and comfort of those around you, we ask that you remain in place until our distinguished guests have left the reviewing stand and departed the areas. Restroom facilities are located in the buildings on either side of the parking lot, and during this morning's ceremony, smoking and the consumption of alcoholic beverages is not permitted. Please be cautious when ascending and descending the bleachers. Please use handrails where available and watch for tripping, slipping, and falling hazards. Finally, please do not go into the grassy areas when taking photos during the ceremony. The flights before you today are named after Air Force pioneers who have made significant contributions to our enlisted heritage. They have special meaning to all airmen, especially those who are transitioning from civilian to warrior airmen of character. Today's graduates make up these heritage flights and will continue to shape our Air Force. And now I'd like to take a moment to inform you on specific flight locations on the parade field. As viewed from the bleachers, from your left to your right, the first 4 heritage flights to pass in review today are from the 331st Training Squadron: Kisling, Peterson, Finch, and Smith flight. Next are DuPont Waldo, Harlow, McKinley, and Campanelli flight from the 324 Training Squadron. In the center of the parade field is the 737 Training Group's Drum and Bugle Corps from the 321st Training Squadron. The flight selected to carry our national, state, and territorial flags is from the 320th Training Squadron, McCoy flight, followed by Andrews and Parrish flight. They are followed by Airy and Wright flight from the 322nd Training Squadron. The last four flights to pass and review today are from the 321st Training Squadron, Binneker, Benkin, Murray, and Blake flight. At this time, please find a place to sit, thank you, and enjoy today's ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the entrance of our official party. Please remain standing for the invocation given by Lieutenant Hammond.
I ask if you would pray with me. Dear Lord, the beneficent, the most merciful, we pause this morning to ask for your blessing on the women and men of this graduating class. Thank you for the new insights and knowledge they have gained during this training, for their commitment to lead the way in the cause of freedom. We are grateful for the dedicated military training instructors who have taken the time each day to teach and help develop these airmen over the past 7.5 weeks. I ask that they be granted protection, guidance, security, and sustenance, because the significance of their jobs has been essential to the development of these airmen. Grant each graduate the wisdom and strength to endure the challenges that lie ahead. May they rise to every occasion to lead with professionalism and honor. Continue to guide them on their journeys as they become the future of the Air Force, so they can implement integrity, service, and excellence. Give them the fortitude to be leaders in a way that is redemptive and capable, wherever they are called to serve. Bless us with your presence this morning as we celebrate this extraordinary accomplishment by these airmen. In your gracious name, amen.
Thank you, Lieutenant Hammond. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's Basic Military Training Graduation Parade. We would like to introduce our distinguished guests, beginning with the host for today's ceremony. Representing the Commander, Air Force Basic Military Training, Joint Base San Antonio, Lackland, Texas, Lieutenant Colonel J.T. Goodson. The Superintendent, Air Force Basic Military Training, Joint Base San Antonio, Lackland, Texas, Chief Master Sergeant Sandy Rios. From the 37th Training Wing, the Commander, 37th Training Wing, Joint Base San Antonio, Lackland, Texas, Colonel Roy Collins. Also in attendance with us today, the Air National Guard Assistant to the Commander, Air Force Special Operations Command, Pearl Harbor Field, Florida, Major General Gregory Ferguson, accompanied by his wife, Kathy. The Commander, 90th Missile Wing, Francis E. Warren, Air Force Base, Wyoming, Colonel Stacy Brewster. And Chief Master Sergeant, 90th Missile Wing, Francis E. Warren, Air Force Base, Wyoming, Chief Master Sergeant Christian Favre. The Vice Commander, Air Force Operational Test and Evaluation Center, Kirtland Air Force Base, New Mexico, Colonel Thomas Timmerman. Although time does not permit us to introduce all of our distinguished guests, the 737 Training Group is proud to welcome each of you. We hope you enjoy today's ceremony. The airmen who will pass in review today have completed a demanding 7.5-week program that provides Air Force units throughout the world with trained airmen. Part of this training includes the time-proven concepts of military customs and traditions, of which this parade is a vital part. All graduating airmen will also march over the Enlisted Heroes Walk. This will lead the way for the thousands of airmen that will follow, all reflecting on our enlisted heritage, tradition of honor, and our legacy of valor. Our Commander of Airmen is Master Sergeant Michael Cherry, Instructor Supervisor, 322nd Training Squad. Colonel Collins will review today's ceremony. Please stand for the playing of the national anthem. Thank you. Please be seated.
Sir, parade is formed. Give your squadrons on the road! Sir, all present or accounted for. Attention to order. Detail on the terrace. Non-commissioned officers are retained. Technical Sergeant Culver. By order of Colonel Collins. Officers. Then
accomplishments of the airmen. They have dedicated endless hours to ensure all training objectives are met. Today's graduates have proven through academic studies, military training, physical training, and the development of teamwork that they are ready to take their place in the United States Air Force. The flights you will view today are a representation of the enlisted force. Each flight represents an enlisted member of the Air Force who has embodied our core values and contributed to its heritage. As our graduates turn left onto the bomb run to pass and review, they will march over the enlisted heroes walk. The airmen recognized on the pavers have been awarded our nation's highest honors, representing heroic and unselfish actions as members of the United States Air Force in armed conflicts, including present-day operations in Afghanistan. They include 7 Medals of Honor, 28 Air Force Crosses, and 190 Silver Stars awarded for bravery during encounters with hostile enemy combatants. These enlisted heroes serve to inspire all airmen to execute their duties courageously and with honor in their service to this great nation. Armed with the knowledge of our past, the airmen will exit the hero's walk by marching over a blue line, signifying their accession into the greatest air power in the world. Musical support for this morning's ceremony has been provided by the 737 Training Group Drum and Bugle Corps. Drum and Bugle Corps from the 321st Training Squadron, performing today under the direction of Master Sergeant Sherry Wynn, hometown Chattanooga, Tennessee. These trainings are also in basic military training, but have been hand-selected to perform our ceremony of this type. We would like for you to notice our national, state, and territorial flags. As these flags pass review, please stand and render the appropriate courtesy for our national flag. Once the flags have passed review, please be courteous of others and be seated in order to allow our guests the opportunity to view the flags as they pass review. Now, passing the review, our Commander of Airmen is Master Sergeant Michael Cherry, Instructor Supervisor, 322nd Training Squadron, hometown Millbrook, Alabama. From the 321st Training Squadron, the Drum and Bugle Corps, led by Master Sergeant Donald Mills, hometown Moultrie, Georgia, and Technical Sergeant Eric Castro-Rica, hometown San Antonio, Texas. Military training instructor, training home, South Lake Tahoe, California. From the 31st Training Squadron, representing starting with the Air Force number 3, 31st Training Squadron, representing a Medal of Honor recipient, Smith Flight, led by Technical Sergeant Charlie Freeman, hometown Indianapolis, Indiana. From the 324th Training Squadron, representing the 1st Female Combat Arms Major Command Program Manager, Pratt Waldo Flight, led by Technical Sergeant David Morgan, hometown Haleyville, Alabama. From From the 324th Training Squadron, representing Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force Number 2, Harlow Flight, led by Technical Sergeant Benjamin Nickerson, hometown, Nashville, Tennessee. From the 324th Training Squadron, representing Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force Number 15, McKinley Flight, led by Technical Sergeant Matthew Silman, hometown, Fredericksburg, Virginia. From the 324th Training Squadron, representing Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force Number 11, Campanelli Flight, led by Technical Sergeant Dana Long, hometown, Reno, Nevada. The squadron selected as the color guard is from the 320th Training Squadron, led by Technical Sergeant Joshua Leonard, hometown, Cheyenne, Wyoming. The flight selected to carry our national, state, and territorial flags are from the 320th Training Squadron, representing Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force Number 6, McCoy Flight, led by Technical Sergeant Jeremiah Simmons, hometown, Albuquerque, New Mexico, and Technical Sergeant Jonathan Hobson, hometown, Fort Lewis, Washington. The B Squadron Commander is Master Sergeant John Toomey, Military Training Instructor Trainer, 323rd Training Squadron, hometown, East Providence, Rhode Island. From the 320th Training Squadron, representing Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force Number 7, Andrews Flight, led by Technical Sergeant Jason Poteet, hometown, Kelly, Texas. From the 320th Training Squadron, representing Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force Number 8, Parrish Flight, led by Technical Sergeant Timothy Jones, hometown, Texarkana, Arkansas. From the 322nd Training Squadron, representing Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force Number 1, Edward Flight, led by Technical Sergeant Michael DeLucy, hometown, Moscow, Pennsylvania. From the 322nd Training Squadron, representing Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force Number 18, Wright Flight, led by Technical Sergeant Dennis Scarantino, hometown, Colorado Springs, Colorado. From the 321st Training Squadron, representing Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force Number 9, Binnaker Flight, led by Technical Sergeant Marcus Cody, hometown, Dublin, Georgia. From the 321st Training Squadron, representing Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force Number 12, Benkin Flight, led by Technical Sergeant Robert Cosme, hometown, Fallbrook, California. From the 321st Training Squadron, representing Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force Number 14, Murray Flight, led by Master Sergeant Jeffrey Tutterow, hometown, Rock Falls, Illinois. From the 321st Training Squadron, representing the first woman in the Air Force, Blake Flight, led by Master Sergeant Kevin McKee, hometown, Olive Branch, Illinois. last 7.5 weeks, the airmen before you have transformed from civilians into motivated, disciplined, warrior airmen with a foundation to serve in the world's greatest Air Force. Once these airmen meet basic military training, they will enter Airmen's Week, where they will develop their critical thinking skills and further personalize the Air Force core values. They will continue on to technical training to learn the skills needed to perform in one of over 118 Air Force specialties. They will then move on to serve at one of over 84 Air Force bases around the world or work directly with our sister services. As these airmen move on to technical training, they will continue to focus on adapting to military requirements, achieving occupational proficiency, and learning how to be highly productive members of the Air Force. These men and women will prepare for increased responsibilities and must ensure they are trained, qualified, and ready to deploy and operate in an expeditionary environment while maintaining home station readiness. Of the hundreds of thousands of American citizens that enter the workforce each year, less than 1% have joined the ranks of the U.S. military, and an even smaller percentage in the United States Air Force. You should be proud of their accomplishments thus far. The airmen before you have reached a milestone in their Air Force journey and will require your continued support to assist them in their future endeavors. These airmen are the future of our Air Force and will pave the way for future generations of airmen as we continue to fly, fight, and win. we would like to take a moment to congratulate all of our Squadron Honor graduates, as well as their families. Basic military training honor graduates distinguish themselves by being ranked in the top 10% of all airmen graduating in their class. The exceptional personal dedication, integrity, service before self, and sustained excellence these airmen displayed throughout basic military training earned them this outstanding distinction. As the airmen march forward for the oath of enlistment, we would like to thank the families and friends who are here in support of the airmen graduating today. Your words of encouragement help motivate these airmen through 7.5 weeks of basic military training. On behalf of the United States Air Force and Air Force Basic Military Training, we extend our thanks to the many families and friends of America's airmen for the support of your airmen and the greatest air power the world has ever known. Colonel Collins will now come forward and address our graduated airmen.
All right, everybody, what do you think about them now? That was much better than the storm applause we got earlier this morning. All right, so we will not be deterred by a storm, right? And so we thank you all for being here today and being able to bring in to our Air Force 856 brand new airmen that are ready to fight and win. I will be brief before the storm gets here. So first off, there's a few people we want to thank. I want to start with the family members that are here today. These airmen behind me could have been anywhere in the world for the last 7.5 weeks. But they chose to be here. They chose to be here because this is where we needed them. Your love, support, and pushing them to be the very best that they could be allowed them to make it here today on this field 7.5 weeks later. Without all of you, we would not be here. The only 1% of our country served. 1% of our country served. A portion of that is on the field in front of you today, and they are the very best that we have to offer to our country. So I want to give a huge round of applause to the families that are here today this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, among you today are also another very important, special group of people that we still today call our heroes. Those are the people that we stand on the shoulders of today and have led the way and set the tradition and the legacy for our Air Force. Will our veterans in the audience please stand and be recognized? Our Air Force has the responsibility of creating the most lethal weapon system that anyone has ever faced. Those are not airplanes. Those are not guns. Those are people. Those are airmen. We do that with a very select group of people that serve 24/7, 365, and through storm weather to ensure that we can get here every single Friday to produce the world's greatest airmen. We do that with our military training instructors. So can you join me in a huge round of applause for the military training instructors that got these airmen here today? Now to our airmen. Over the last 7.5 weeks, airmen, in the world, but you chose to be here with us. You've become a better person. You've become a leader. You've become a warrior. You are our most lethal weapon system. Over the last several weeks, you have bonded. You've become stronger. You become what your country needs you to be in order to continue to be the world's greatest air force. That's air power. Behind us. So today, Airmen, I only have one final question for you. One final test. Are you ready to join the world's greatest air force? I think they're ready, everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand. Colonel Collins will now administer the oath of enlistment.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name. Do solemnly swear or affirm. That I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States. Against all enemies, foreign and domestic. That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same. And that I will obey the orders of the President of the United States. And the orders of the officers appointed over me. According to the regulations and the Uniform Code of Military Justice. So help me God. Welcome to the world's greatest air force.
Thank you, Colonel Collins. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing as our newest airmen recite the Airman's Creed and remain in place for the departure of our official party. I am an American airman. Thank you. Please be seated.
Hey, hey! Hey!
As a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, due to Hurricane Harvey, all airmen will return to their squadron no later than 6:30 p.m. If you have purchased tickets to San Antonio Stargate and paid cash, please return to the PRC to be reimbursed. If you pay by card, the charge will be canceled. Also, airmen are only authorized to pay delivery Saturday and Sunday. As viewed from the bleachers from your left to your right, the first 4 heritage flights are from the 331st Training Squadron, KISS